Hey guys, it is Julie here with JT Wealth. In today's video, we are discussing which SPACs you may want to get into before they blow up. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. Like I said, today we are discussing SPACs. As we know, they are a hot topic lately, as 2020 was the year of the SPAC and it seems to be carrying into 2021 as well. Now, with all of that hype surrounding SPACs, a lot of people often feel like they're behind the ball when the announcement of the target is made and the stock has already shot up. So today we're going to take a look at two SPACs that have not yet announced targets, but would be expected to blow up once they did. For anyone who is maybe unfamiliar with what a SPAC is, that is a special purpose acquisition company or a blank check company whose purpose is to acquire a private company through a reverse merger, helping them to go public in a simpler and faster process. So in today's video, we are going to take a look at several SPACs, all backed by the same person who is getting quite the reputation for his successful reverse mergers. We're going to take a look at the few companies that have completed mergers and their success, plus the two that we think may look like great opportunities right now. And right before we jump into all of that, this is just your friendly reminder that if you enjoy today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to check out some of the links we have in our description. This includes my Patreon page, which will get you access to our Discord chat group where we talk about different stocks and investments. Plus, right now, Webull is giving away 4 free stocks for signing up and funding a new investment account, so make sure to check them out. All right, now without further ado, today we are looking at SPACs backed by Chamath Palihapitiya. Chamath is a Sri Lankan-born Canadian-American venture capitalist, engineer, and the founder and CEO of Social Capital. Palihapitiya was an early senior executive at Facebook, joining the company back in 2007 and leaving in 2011. He is also a minority stakeholder and board member of the Golden State Warriors. So it is his company, Social Capital Hedosophia Holdings, that we are going to be taking a closer look at today. Social Capital Hedosophia Holdings unites technologists, entrepreneurs, and technology-oriented investors around a shared vision of identifying and investing in innovative and agile technology companies. They believe the future success of the capital markets for technology companies is dependent on new company formation, the sustainability of robust private market funding, and an increased willingness of private technology companies to become publicly traded and therefore become available to a broader universe of investors who can benefit from their disruption and growth. Their mission is to create an alternative path to a traditional IPO for disruptive and agile technology companies. Now, as you can see on that slide, the company currently has 6 SPACs, IPO A through F. Now, 4 of those have already announced their targets or have completed their mergers. IPO A merged with Virgin Galactic, who is a spaceflight company within the Virgin Group. It is developing commercial spacecraft and aims to provide suborbital space flights to space tourists and suborbital launches for space science missions. They trade under the ticker SPCE and are currently at $25.48 per share, and their reverse merger closed back in October of 2019. The second SPAC, IPO B, merged with Opendoor.com. Now, Opendoor is an online real estate company based in San Francisco. It makes as-is cash offers to property sellers through an online process, improves and repairs the properties it purchases, and then relists them for sale. Their reverse merger completed back in December, and the company trades now under the ticker OPEN and is currently at $26.90 per share. The third SPAC merged with Clover Health. Clover Health is an innovative and technology-focused Medicare Advantage insurance provider. Clover Health is hoping that with its data-driven approach, it can rebuild healthcare for senior citizens from the ground up. It wants that by tracking all the inputs of a person's medical history from insurance claims and determining who the highest risk patients are. And they will then work with those patients to help them become healthier and improve overall clinical outcomes. Now, their merger is being completed basically today. So I don't have a chart for their new ticker yet, but the IPOC is going to merge and become CLOV, and most recently was trading at $16.02 per share. And the latest merger announcement is making a lot of headlines this week and has a lot of excitement around it. And that is the SPAC IPO merging with the company SoFi. SoFi, or Social Finance, is an American online personal finance company. So they're a mobile-first service based in San Francisco, and they provide a suite of financial products that includes student loan refinancing, mortgages, personal loans, credit cards, investing, and banking through both their mobile app and desktop interfaces. Now, like I said, there is a lot of excitement surrounding this merger. So their stock has seen quite the jump up this week based on that news. And the IPOE is now trading just shy of $19 per share. All right, now that takes us through Social Capital's most recent lineup of very successful SPAC mergers with companies that everyone seems to be pretty pleased with. Now, you may remember from one of those first slides that there were 6 SPAC companies under Social Capital. So with 4 mergers already announced and completed, that leaves us with 2 that have not confirmed their merger targets yet. So that brings us to IPOD and IPOF. Now, I just want to preface as well that these SPAC teams all have the same management team besides one additional member that makes the difference. And both of these SPACs are focusing on technology companies. So Social Capital Hedosophia Holdings Corp. 4, or IPOD, has seen a recent increase this last week in their stock price just because of the excitement surrounding all the other SPACs, and is just above $15 per share right now. Now, the additional team member for IPOD is Nirav Tolia, who is the former CEO and co-founder of Nextdoor and helped the company raise $250 million at a $1.5 billion valuation. Tolia also worked at Benchmark and Shopping.com and was the CEO and co-founder of Opinions and one of the early employees of Yahoo. So this 4th SPAC company from Palihapitiya raised $400 million, which was an increase from its originally announced $350 million. And the next company, Social Capital Hedosophia Holdings 6, or IPOF, is just shy of $14 per share at $13.98 and has also seen a bit of a rise this week. Now, this 6th SPAC company from Palihapitiya raised $1 billion. The extra team member on this SPAC is Richard Costello, the former CEO of Twitter. Costello led Twitter from 2010 to 2015. He was also the founder of FeedBurner, which was acquired by Alphabet or Google in 2007. So both of these SPACs have some pretty impressive team members on them and are going after a very high growth sector in the market. And yes, their prices have shot up a bit this week, just based on the excitement on the other Social Capital Hedosophia SPACs and their recent merger announcements. But hopefully we see that cool off a little bit, and a dip in price could be a great entry point into one of these SPACs, as we can expect quite the bump up once their merger is announced. Now, based on the successful track record and reputation that Chamath and Social Holdings are getting for their successful SPACs, we could see a big boost in price here, maybe up into the 20s, upon an announcement of an acquired target for their merger. So the main point here is that if you're looking to get into a SPAC before the hype has taken over after a merger announcement, you're best to look for a SPAC that has yet announced its target. Of course, it is good to look for one that has reputable management behind it and, if possible, a nice track record. Keep in mind that these videos are never a suggestion to buy or sell any specific stock. These are just meant for information and entertainment purposes, and any investment decision needs to be made based on your own research and due diligence. Now, I know there are a ton of exciting SPACs out there lately, so I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think of these Social Holdings SPACs, and what other ones have you excited right now? So be sure to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. If you made it all the way to the end of the video today, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and cheers.